Hello, this is episode 1 of restoring my 1934 Chris Craft. I bought it in Madison, Wisconsin, just a couple months ago, and so I've been cleaning up the pole barn here to get it ready to work on. You can see I'm trying to remove the spark plugs here. They're pretty stuck in there. The boat is, I guess it could be in worse condition, but really the back is the really big problem area. It was stored inside of a garage that had like a hole in the roof. Anyway, so the rest of this video is not going to be voiceover, so I just want to make sure that that's not as jarring as it could otherwise be. Anyway, I don't know if I'll be able to maintain a super consistent upload schedule, but I'll try to upload every 6 weeks or so. Talking about what I'm about to do, I want to remove that section there. I don't know if it's original or not. I think that it is not. And then I'm going to be inspecting what I have here. I'm going to remove that too right there. Alright, removed the plastic piece from right there. And I notice that there's a bunch of plywood back there. That's all going to have to be removed. All that plywood back there. It's hammered in with iron nails, which you don't really want because they rust and then they stain the wood. On another note though, the dashboard piece right there looks really good actually. Like really good to me, so I think we're going to be reusing that. I haven't tried to remove any of the gauges yet. A lot of the wood's pretty good, except for this corner right here. It's got some splits in it. But this stuff, a lot of the interior stuff and the stuff in the front looks pretty alright. I don't know if this material right here is original. I don't think that it is. I suspect that it is not, but I need to do more research before I do. I tried to shift it. That's the gear shifter for forward and reverse. I tried to put it in reverse, or tried to in any gear, and I couldn't get it to go. So I think it's just because the wood or the linkage is rotten, but it could also be because the transmission is stuck or seized. I think the next thing I'm going to remove is that lamp right there.
Well, I'm going to need to get Phillips screwdriver.
Keep learning stuff about this. This here is supposed to make that turn. Here you can kind of see it move a little bit. It kind of wiggles, but doesn't really. Must be disconnected. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that! Wow, look at that. It starts working. Oh, but then it starts slipping. Okay. But now that I have the tools, I can remove the. Can remove this carpet, or not carpet, this floor mat there. Let's see, what's that? It's a Phillips, isn't it? Let's see here. It's rusty. It's so rusty. Can't even hardly see him. It's such a mix. It's a mix of fat heads. There's a flathead, and that's a Phillips head. It's such a... They redid this in the 60s, and I don't think they did a very good job here. Yeah, see, the underside looks pretty alright, but, well, not really. It's pretty rotten. But that one's coming out. I'm gonna cut back. I'm gonna cut back to when I have this all removed here. Now check it out. Look, I got it removed. Yeah, it's all split up. And this part's rotten. It's rotten right there. You can put my finger in it. You can see pretty good. It's like just coming apart as I touch it. Super dry rot. Right here, this part's good, but it's split. But otherwise, it's pretty solid. That end's super dry rot actually. This board's really solid, but it's got that big split in it. I think that bottom one's pretty good though. I'm not sure if this is original or not. It feels like it might be, but I can't tell. Alright, so I put the that one's in the front because you can tell because it's got that right there, the transmission, and the one in the back is the rear cockpit because it still has the flooring on there. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that board and the one right below it. Also, this board, the foot board, it wasn't screwed down, so I was able to just lift it up and put it right over there. So it's right here. You can see because that's where the steering column goes right there. All right, so I've got a little pin right here. Okay, I need a big screwdriver, and that part, I think it's gonna screw out or something like that. Yeah, look at that, it comes right out. Nice. I'm glad this piece was really greased because otherwise it wouldn't be coming out like this. It's too bad you can't grease wood like you can grease metal because otherwise all the screws would come right out. That would be a real dream. Bet you I can get it with just my fingers. Yep, I can. Finger tight. Alright. You can't see anything, but I'll show you. See, this part's just coming right around. Better lighting on there. Oh, this is pretty long, eh? Look at that. There we go. Look at that. Oh, okay. A big old plunger there. Not a plunger. But there's a piece of metal. Yep, there we go. So there's that. So that piece is going to interact with that other piece. And that's got the ball joint. So that's the ball part of the ball joint there. I suspect that that other piece is merely some sort of grease cup because you can pack grease in there and then you can squish down on it and make the grease go inside the grease cup. I hope that you could see all that. But there's that hole for the grease to go through. So now what do I need to do? I just need to probably turn the wheel the other way. I'm going to wipe my grease off. Okay, fingers off there. Okay, that's good. Turn her the other way. A little bit of wiggle room on there. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Now check this out. Pop. Oh, that was a dream. All right, that came right off. That's wonderful. All right. Now we just take the rest of the assembly off, which should just be these two bolts right over here. These two bolts, right there, and right there. And then there's a wire. There's a wire too. We got to take that wire off. That's for the horn right there. Horn wire, I think. Anyway. I think these might even be not quite finger tight. Not quite finger tight. The mechanism is sloppy now, as you can see. Alright, yeah, the steering wheel's pulling off to one side, but that's okay. I'm just going to prop it up with my knee, I think, or something like that. Whatever. Just hold it. This piece of wood is going to make a really good pattern, but we can't reuse it. At least maybe we could, but it's just so greasy. You know, it's not good to reuse things that are so greasy. I think we've reached the end of the grease on the bolt, and so she's starting to get a little stiff. Or it's could be partially polymerized on here, because this part right here, that's oil, but it's totally hard. It's basically turned into plastic. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done taking this square nut off on this side. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the other one off. Before I go any further, I gotta take the other one off. Actually gonna have to put this one in a little bit because she won't go down. I won't be able to set her down all the way. Alright, I'm not gonna reposition the camera for this one because it's already finger tight. I actually didn't know it was finger tight until I just start turning it right now, but she's coming off. No big deal. This one's gonna come off real soon. This one's really loose. I think the former owner tried to, the previous owner tried to take this part off. Yeah, we're gonna neaten the wires up too. That's for sure. That's one of the things we're gonna take care of on this guy. Come on now. There we go. Yep. So there you go. There's a nut. Okay. Rock her back the other way. Oh, actually. All right. She's real loose now. The camera angle changed because I bumped a wrench, and the wrench was around the camera strap because I still have that on there, and it kind of flung the camera all over the place. I think I'm gonna have to prop this up, actually. Prop it up on a wrench here. Once my dad comes out here, it'll be a little bit easier to do this sort of thing with another person. It'll make it a little easier. I'm actually gonna actuate the mechanism right here just to get the steering get part of the mechanism out of the way. Of course, I got it more in the way. I gotta keep going. I don't know if you can see any of that, but basically I'm just turning the wheel. Oh wow, I've like jammed it up real good. Come on now. Oh, because there's a bolt there. Yep. All right. There we go. Okay. Yep. Now this is gonna come right out, and then we can just take the whole thing off. I'm getting real tight. I'm getting real tight right here. Getting real tight. Oh, coming off. It's getting easier and easier. Here we go. Here we go. She's coming. She's coming. All right, come on. There you go. Got it. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Okay. All right. Now we're removing it properly. All right. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. We got it removed. Now, all right, so it's just on the table. Yep. So now I'm gonna get rid of this guy here. We're gonna need to undo that component down there, that junction, and then we can take this whole assembly off, and that'll be one less thing. Let's get these wrench action going. I'm just using crescents because I'm not really putting that much torque into it. If I was gonna be putting more force into this. You know, I'd definitely be using like normal wrenches, but I'm just kind of testing the waters on it mostly, so I'm not super concerned about it, because if something isn't turning, then I'm not forcing it. Like this guy, I think I'm also turning it the wrong way. I am lefty loosey here on this guy. Oh yeah, see, that just came right off, or just loosened up to finger tight. See, can you see that pretty good? Yeah, you can see it well enough. So this is the bolt that's the linkage connecting to the shifter. Oh, it's also pretty floppy. I didn't know it was so floppy. Yeah, so that bolt's on there pretty good, but the nut came right off. Yeah, so. Hope that camera's focusing pretty well. While I'm here, you know, I'm going to put these two for the steering wheel. I'm just going to put them back on the carriage bolts that you attach, that the steering wheel attaches to. Just because I don't want to lose them. And you got to put them back where you find them. That makes it a lot easier. There's definitely a squirrel nest in here, because I don't know if you can focus on this here. Let's see if it'll focus on that. I think it kind of is. There's fuzz attached to this. I think this might be the thermostat. I'm not sure, or it might be the tach. But yeah, it's got some fuzz on it from a squirrel or something. All right, now let's get back to the shifter here. All right. It's kind of awkward working in the hull like this. I need to tighten that up. It's just kind of like, it's not really designed to like house a person, so it's and I know there's a specific way to hold the wrench so that you can use it better, but you know, I don't really care. Right now I'm not really doing any crazy lifting or anything. Yeah, so that's loosened up pretty nice too. I think maybe they put like some kind of anti-seize on it. We've definitely got to do that when we rebuild it. I have a bottle of Molly coat, so I don't know if that's might be too powerful for this sort of thing. But I think we'll put a little bit on there, because it's going to make it a whole lot easier to take back apart for whoever takes it apart next. Oh, that's really interesting. Maybe there's some kind of sleeve on there. Just fit these back together, that way we don't lose them. Actually really hard to tell. I can't really tell if it is or isn't. Oh no, there it is. Yep. No linkage, just a tight fit with old grease on it. Alright. Now I'm not even gonna bother loosening this part, because we're just gonna take the whole piece off. So we're just not even gonna bother with that. We are gonna just kind of get that with some WD-40. In the event that this doesn't actually come off, which I'm kind of suspecting that it won't, well, we'll have the WD-40 there just to sit. But seeing as it's already a little bit loose, it can't be that tight, surely, right? So we'll give her. Oh yeah, look at that, coming immediately. Probably getting the wrench all up in the camera there. Sorry about that. You know, I might not voice this over. I don't know. I think for this style, I think I'll just record it like this, and I'll just upload it like this. I don't know. This is my first. This is the first video. I kind of messed around with some AI content a while ago, but I mean, that stuff isn't very good, as you know. So I soon learned that. So now I'm doing this. I mean, the content's kind of secondary to the boat, but we'll see if anyone likes it. I mean, it'd be really cool if I get like a following on here for this thing, but you know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes, you know. So, all right. So there's the bolts come off. They're square. Those aren't bolts. Those are nuts. The nuts came off there. All right. Now we got there. There you go. The shifter. Oops. Yep. Gear shifter. Oh, it's been brazed. Look at that. Yep. But there it is. Original. Guess this boat's been well loved. Now it's time to. Well, now I don't even know. What do I do next? Well, I've got all that stuff out the way. I think I'm going to work on the. I think I'll go back to that lamp, because I was working on the lamp earlier. I'm going to start working on the lamp. Okay, all right, that's wonderful. Go ahead and